Hello and welcome back to the Power Wash Simulator. Last time out, we started off cleaning the playground, but it is a massive undertaking. We got halfway through it and we decided to leave the rest for another day. That other day is here. We are 50% of the way through, so we're going to jump straight back in and get this playground looking lovely again. And right, here we are. So as we can see, we've already got a fair bit cleaned off. We cleaned the benches, we cleaned the bins, we cleaned this whole section over here, that whole section over there, and we've made some headway on some other bits. Now we need to finish this off. So what I think our best bet is to clean off the floor first and then deal with the jungle gym. So I think we're going to start doing that now. Um, will green handle the majority of this okay? Might be better off going yellow just to make sure we're cutting through it all okay. Is this yellow or orange? Does it matter? So what we're going to do is we're going to walk around the edge and kind of work our way in. I think it's the best way to describe it wherever possible. And make sure we're always bringing it in. And then when we get to certain bits, we can make sure we're cutting in like this and dealing with them so they don't get forgotten about and left behind. Like that. So that's that bit done. All of this bit on the outside can be done. We'll clean this bit off just to be safe. Obviously, other bits will get cleaned as by cleaning this way, but it's not really a huge issue, as it will just save us a bit of time when we come to background 10 bits later. But let's make sure the floor is cleaned. If anything else gets tidied up a little bit for us while we're at it, even better, you know. Yeah, if we clean other bits, not the priority, not the majority, the priority, making sure that the floor is clean. But by targeting the corner of the thing, of the play frame, or whatever you want to call it, it's gonna make sure that we get right into that edge. Right, that's the floor in there clean. We're up to 55% done already, which is very good. Now, we'd already cleaned the red bit off the last time, but we also know that that's sorted, which is good. Or maybe we do it that way. Do we go around and do the blue? Make sure we're working our way in. I've just realised we've not cleaned this head, so we'll clean that off now. Make sure it's all getting dealt with. Get dealt with. So let's do this outer blue ring the whole way around, because then we'll know when that's done, and then we can work on the inner layer. This is the beauty of it. It splits it up by the different colours on the floor, so we can see that we're working on the large blue floor right now. So we can just go around, target that until it's done. Then we can target the green and the red and the yellow individually and know that we're not missing anything major. As we can see, the large blue floor is mostly completed. They did choose like the darkest colour for dirt. They didn't. They were like, the dirt on this game will be black. Just the darkest, dirtiest looking thing possible. Almost like a hoovering ground plane, isn't it? Walking back and forward, working it over, getting it all done. Let's come around here and the blue in here is done. We've got some bits. Here we go. This is the majority of the problem left on the blue. Right around here, we probably cut most of this out. There we go. That's really funny. So because we cleaned everything else so diligently, when they expect you to miss a little bit, a whole chunk of it just disappeared as we've got to here. That is hilarious. On the 7th of June 2025, I'm going to be running in Cancer Research's Race for Life. We've got many incentives set up to help you consider donating, including shaving my head and tattoos. So if you consider donating, I'd much appreciate it. You can either follow the link down below in the description or the QR code that's on screen right now. Back to the video. It's actually a nice section of green to start with here. And already a decent cut through the green from where we've cleaned inside some of these rooms. We'll have to go back and double check, make sure it's not missed any bits. Divide and conquer. Makes it even weirder in the first part though. All that dinosaur slide just counted as one object, despite all of the scales and stuff on it. There we go, green floor done. That is just this red floor left now, I believe. On the floor inside anyway. Right, so we're almost finished on the red floor here, and I think this is everything. Yeah, there we go. The floor looks amazing, doesn't it? Holy hell. So that is all of the flooring cleaned as far as I can tell. Yeah, all looks good. So I guess we just start working our way through the different climbing toys now. Like you've got like the stools here, so we can do this. Make sure this is all cleaned off and lovely for the children to play with. The real question is going to be like, what counts as part of the stools here? What do we need to make sure we're getting and not missing? Underside, lovely stuff. The bar seems to count. The bar is sitting. What are we missing? That's the tower trim. There it is. Boom. Stools cleaned. We're at 67%. We're making good progress. Let's see if we can't clean this off too much. Okay, so this support stud is the two blue bars from the bit that goes between them at the bottom by the look of it. So we can probably finish this off without too much difficulty here now in a second. Yeah, no, there it is. Boom. So there we go. That's the ladder up to it cleaned. Awesome. Lower tower wall. Let's see if we can do this. That's free. Yeah, let's do underneath each one of these and make sure we've got this all cleaned off. Then we can do all of the under bits. And then we can kind of work our way up and clean the structure as we go. I think. Oh, it's dirty under here. Holy hell. There it is. Boom. Underside. Done. I think that's everything we can do from physically under there complete. I mean, that's a good time. Now if we come out, everything below this red trim, we will clean. Awesome. That's a good start on all of this part. Let's see if we can clean this off. Got a good amount of it clean. But that'll need a second go over for sure. Let's do here what we can at least. Come on, let me get these last little bits off. There we go. Okay, is that everything on this side we can get done? Lovely. Another one underneath. Done. Let's do this one. Well, hey, look at that. Cutting through some stuff. What we like to see. Working it. Working it, working it, working it. All that can be done. Let's go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. I'm hoping this one will not have too many bits I need to play around with. I think I've been pretty good at getting into the crevices as we go. Okay, that is the underside in here sorted. Let's come around, do the red and everything below. Ow. Okay, yeah, it got up there. It got up there eventually. There we go. That part cleaned. We need to clean this up. That's that one. Okay, see if we can just spray the front surface down and have this one finished as well. Then I think that entire like bottom half finished. Okay, is there anything else in the bottom half of this we've not finished? I don't think so. I think we're up to the top part now. Oh, could be a ball like clean because you've got the circles for each handle, don't you? Is it worth us changing back to our older one, which isn't as good? So we can put the long extension on it. Might be. There, monkey bar sorted. I guess we'll clean this outside at least. We're getting somewhere. slowly but surely. I mean, we're at 8% now. Kind of cool. Okay, that's that part claimed. That part claimed. Awesome. Everything's just popping up clean. Look at that. Oh, I'm an idiot. So I was like, why isn't that coming up as clean? Because it's still filthy. No, okay, this works, this works, this works. We're getting there. Not in any way that could reasonably be described as hard, but we're getting there. That is almost certainly the chart about that in a second, because there is not really any dirt left in here. There certainly isn't enough to warrant the size of the bar that's left. How the fuck am I supposed to clean them parts? But that doesn't even count as a roof, that's the support structure. There we go, that's that roof cleaned. Let me jump over to this roof. Clean the support structure if I can. Is this even doing anything? There it is. Got it. Holy shit. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this. It's a lot of the structures here are quite small, but they're fiddly and annoying. What's the best way to proceed here? I think trying to focus on the outside of it and getting that as clean as we can from the ground floor is our best bet to start. And then we can kind of improve from there as we go, I think. Let's go back to this with the long extension, I think, doing outside stuff. This is what we need, just dirt disappearing. A little bit concerning that this isn't perfect, but it's half the battle, that's for sure. We're getting so close to being finished now. Coming up to that last 10%. Comment down below if you're still a believer that we'll get this done. I think we've done it pretty well. I know our system's changed a few times how we're tackling stuff, but I think for the most part, kind of done what needs to be done to get it done. Dun 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 dun. Oh, this is a struggle now. Everything is just so fucking finicky and awkward to get into. And I've not cleaned the outside for this. I'm gonna have to go back out for stuff. Come on, where is this bit on this one? There it is. Lovely, lovely. Flying. Mint. Mint. That's all of that, all of that, all that. Is that cleaned? Flying, we're up to 92%. There's a little bit left on you. There it is. Boom. Done. Done. Finish this one off. And all the internal struts. That should just be the roofs left, I believe. Okay, what is this? This counts as the tower roof. Okay. Let's get the inside of this cleaned. Then we can get up and do the last of the roofs that need cleaning. And the support structures that need cleaning. And that should be it. Basically all done. There'll no doubt be a couple of little bits I've missed and didn't realise need count, including counting out. But we're not far off being done here. Big thing is we want to see this over half cleaned before even considering it being done enough for us to go outside. Cannot wait to see what painfully obvious thing I've missed. How the fuck is this still so dirty, man? I still think get out here, do these bits. Can't be able to see them from up top on the roof either. Is there more on this side? Yep. Yeah, look at that. Low. Right, so this roof is about half done. We've got 2 support. Where's me ladder? We are so nearly there. This roof's still heading. Percentages mean nothing. Clearly, these percentages don't balance out. How the fuck am I supposed to clean them bits? Can't really get on the roof super easily. I'm convinced I've gone over every inch of this a million fucking times, yet there's somehow still dirt no matter where I am. It's cleaning a good chunk for doing it like this. It's not obviously going to get the underside, but getting the majority of what I need to know it's getting from this side. And the little bit to grab from the other side. Mostly on the outside, yeah. Come on. Come on. I know you want to stop being dirty. Come on. I want to try and jump up on this. Give me a better angle. There we go. Hey, that's that one done. Climbing pole guards. Tower roofs. I think it's just this tower roof. And this 2 sport. The pole guards. Where the fuck are the pole guards? That one might be a bit of a pain. I have no idea where the pole guards even are. I'm hoping it's something to do with this thing over to our left of that. I'm hoping. 99% complete. Feels like it's mocking me right now. Got to be honest. But oh, you're so nearly done, but you're not. Okay, so I don't know what more I can clean on this. Ah, there we go. Start jumping and get the right angle. There we go. Hopefully. We got the roof cleaned. This strut needs me to get up on there. You absolute strut. Thing's too long. Hey, there we go. Climbing pole guard. So these climbing pole. Where is God? All climbing pole guard is this thing. Okay, so apparently that's still partially dirty. Get up here and have a look. There we go. We did it. Let's go. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. Let's watch that again. Look how dirty it is. How grimy. Look at all this colour just come to life. Whoa. That is some shift we've put in there. And we should have unlocked some new jobs as well now. So let's go have a look at them. Oh, I'm going to unlock more stuff to buy. Clean the detached house and clean the golf cart. Let's go. What can we buy for our power washers now? We've not got enough stars to get the next upgrade for the power washer, but we've got turbo nozzle, short extension, long extension. Can't get the soap nozzle for the X2 yet, but that's fine. I probably used the soap. Awesome. And that is it for another episode of the Power Wash Simulator. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.